Yes, all thanks to Queen Naomi's uncle, who we heard that she ran to in Australia to stay in her house. So this uncle has allegedly came out this time around this period to ensure that Queen Naomi's safety is guaranteed. My people, it is no longer news. I don't know if a lot of you already heard about the 6 lawyers who came out saying that they are going to take up this Queen Naomi's case so that to ensure freedom on Queen Naomi, that no one, I repeat, no woman deserves to be in Queen Naomi's shoe, that freedom must be granted to Queen Naomi. As we heard that these 6 lawyers came from customary courts. Now, when we heard the news, a lot of bloggers have already carried it. We didn't know. It was recent that we begin to find out the person behind this is Queen Naomi's uncle, the one she ran to the time that Kabi came to look for her in Dubai, and she left Dubai to Dublin. Then from Dublin, she ran to Australia to go and stay with her uncle. So Kabiesi wouldn't even dare to come to that her uncle's place, even if Kabiesi decided to be chasing her all over the world to get her. My people, they said it is this man who has decided on his own that Queen Naomi's freedom must be granted, because they said this man didn't know what is happening already, because he has not been in Nigeria for some time, and they said Queen Naomi got there, now begin to narrate the story for him. Most people who have heard this story, this thing that is happening between Queen Naomi and Kabiesi, some people will blame Queen Naomi, because most times if something like this happens, they will first blame women. They will say, what did you do to him? Do you know what you are doing that he doesn't like? What made him now to look away from you and decide to follow all these women? But when Queen Naomi got to Australia, I think what must have happened, because I'm not there with Queen Naomi, and I'm not even planning to go there. But based on the information we got, for someone who has been keeping quiet so long to now decide to take it up and use all his powers, all his resources, anything that would cost him to ensure Queen Naomi's freedom. Let's say maybe Queen Naomi has gone there to tell him everything from A to Z. Tell him all the things happening around her. Tell him how these women are competing with her. Even people who their son is not even up to 1 month is trying to take away his son's birthright. That now all she wants is to be free from this marriage. That is all that matters to her right now. So they said the man immediately from there mobilized some lawyers, of which a lot of you might have heard from some bloggers that these lawyers came out to support and to fight for Queen Naomi's rights. Now, Kabiesi, who is the one to be taken to court, he's a king, as we all know. You don't drag him to court anyhow. Yeah, everything has to be in gradual process. So why Kabiesi keeps saying that they should withdraw the case, they should withdraw it. A lot of times these cases, Queen Naomi has taken this case to court a lot of times, and a lot of times Paropo will say, please withdraw the case. A lot of times Kabiesi will withdraw. A lot of times Queen Naomi's mother will say, please just withdraw and give them some time. A lot of people who has been telling Queen Naomi to calm down, calm down. Now, this time around, everybody is supporting that they should move on with this case, as Queen Naomi's uncle has taken it upon himself that he will see to the end of this. And that is why he's from Australia, mobilized the 6 lawyers, which you have heard already. I believe you have heard about these 6 lawyers, and mobilize them, sponsor them, all what it will take for them to give Queen Naomi a hearing and grant her divorce in the customary court. As we all know, that the only marriage that Kabiesi and Queen Naomi did is a customary marriage, is a traditional marriage. So it's very simple, but yet hard. It's very simple to give a divorce in these customary courts, in the sense that they don't do like federal high courts or courts that people do court wedding. It is very easy to grant people divorce. But then what is making this thing difficult is the processes that Kabiyesi will still have to pass before he released Queen Naomi. Allegedly, they said they performed a 14 ritual, which make Queen Naomi the full wife, which differentiates her from other wives. There's a 14 ritual they did and sacrifices they did, Kabiyesi did for her to be brought back to the palace. We all know how Kabiyesi struggled so hard to bring Queen Naomi back to this palace. And they gave, I think they gave him, if a priest and all the native doctors he knows said the same thing, that he was going to do first ritual process, second ritual process, third till 14th. And he knew, so if he knew he wasn't going to be consistent with Queen Naomi, if he knew he wasn't going to grant her desires of Queen Naomi, if he knew he wasn't going to give Queen Naomi peace, why did he go ahead to do those 14 rituals? Now, it is these 14 rituals that is making it difficult for Queen Naomi to gain her freedom. And Kabiyesi is happy about that in the sense that, yes, it will keep delaying, because he is the one that will start the processes again to clear all those things by the way before he can be able to grant Queen Naomi divorce. And Queen Naomi will only have to pressure him and have to wait, because if he doesn't do those things he must do, Queen Naomi will still remain his wife. Queen Naomi is barely 31 years, as the uncle said to Kabiyesi and the lawyers, that she's 31 years, so she still have more time. She's still early to move into marriage, another marriage, not for someone to tie her down, and by the time they will release her, now she will now be maybe 40 or 50 and wouldn't be able to get another husband. As we know that Kabiyesi is going to be 50 this year, if I'm not mistaken. So he shouldn't tie somebody's daughter down. So, well, the information we have to give you now is that we should keep all hands on deck, as we expect that good news will come out from this. As Queen Naomi's uncle has come out to say, I must support this to the end, and mobilize his lawyers, sponsor them to go and make that movement. As you already heard that they have started the movement. So it is when the monarch wants to have chance that he will come. According to, you can't force him. That is the most difficult part of this. You cannot even force Kabiyesi to come to court, because he is a king. So while we keep waiting, let's keep hoping that they try all their possible best. If there is any way they are going to do this, to bring Kabiyesi to court, they should do this. If it has to involve the federal government, if they have to involve the state government to be able to make him succumb and grant Queen Naomi freedom. All right, my wonderful people, this is where I'll be bringing the news to the end. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget that all are alleged. Please stay on the line. I'll bring you more updates. Thank you.